Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right then. Shalom, beloved. Shalom, shalom. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. My apology. Damn it. My apology. I was supposed to come in at 7 and I went to do something and I got carried away up until I was talking to a brother and his wife, and then I realized, you know, I overtaken my time, so I'm like, oh man, I gotta go ahead and do this thing. So yes, thank you, Brethren. Thank you for being here. All right, we are going to study France Baldon, the practice of magical evocation. Again, this is the book. You can find it pretty much everywhere. I would highly recommend that you buy it to have it in your hand, because there is a lot of stuff in there that I would advise you to learn and at least read about. You don't have to practice it. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Then again, brethren, I just say the name of the book. I just show it to you. It make no sense to call me or send me an email saying, I was watching the video of this book. Can you send me the name? It's right there. You see it. I said it. Go get it. It's on the website, and also it's all over Amazon, all the place that you can get it. Of course, we are going to study things that related to magic. So a lot of you are not in that stage yet. So we will kindly ask you to be removed from us. If you are coming in the midst of the children that are looking for light, that are looking for understanding and knowledge and wisdom, if you come here to disturb us, you will be removed. We will black you and we will not unblack you. This is for mature people. We are about to enter our new year. It is time for us. Well, we've been getting serious for a while now over here, but it is time for other people to get serious and moving on and learn new things. If you wish to get stuck and be stagnant and stay in like 1 or 2, 3 books, that's on you. Over here, we are moving past, we obey, we search, we read, we research, we seek, we do everything. We are information sharers. Now, before we move in, did anybody watch the prayer concerning the discovery that they had made in South America, precisely in the Amazon? Which one of you have watched it? Good, good. Okay. And the coming up weeks, I'll say during our fast, we will talk a little bit more about certain creature, certain bipedal humanoid like creature that existed. Certain people in the nation have seen it, including me, and other people that are here that have witnessed those creatures. Some of them, they are calling them centaurs, satyr or satire, nymph, mermaids, undines, wanis, and the likes, werewolf, vampires, and so to speak. So, in the next coming weeks, I would say that during our fast, we'll probably have a special podcast and discuss those things. I do understand there are certain brothers that already went into those things, but then again, your beloved brother have his own information that I receive from quote unquote the masters, and I will be able to share it with you when I have authorization to do so. Now we are in page 294. All right, we are in page 294. We are going to go to the name of the 72 genii of the Mercurian zone. Because there's 72 of them, they are quite a lot. All right, we are going to stop after probably an hour and a half, because I need to manage the thing, and then to other time, and then tomorrow we'll be able to take some more. All right, beloved, let us begin. Um, the 72 genii of the Mercurian zone, figure one. Now, when they say figure one, they are talking about this right here. All right, they are talking about page. Well, they don't have a page. They are talking about figure one, which is Veuia. All right, those that's Veuia. Okay, those are the guardian angel. That's the thing. I would highly recommend that you use this. Mine, I know by mine by heart. That's why I make mine right here. Okay, this is number two, Gelial. Right, I would mine. I practice it, and I know how it is. Okay, I made it by hand. Some of them are very like weird, like 22 JEIL. Look at JEIL. Look at JEIL. Can you imagine drawing this? You know, this is weird. So, anyway, anybody, their guardian angel is number one, Veuia. I never met anybody that's number two and number one. I met plenty 21, plenty 42, 43, 53, 58, 72. But I never met once the one person in the nation or ever that have the same guardian angel that I have, or number one. But nonetheless, figure number one, Veuia, is the name of the first genius of the Mercurian sphere. From this genius, the student will learn how to attain an iron will and make itself believe as solid as rock, in order to increase his power of conviction to such a degree that he can perform absolute miracles. The student can also find out from this genius in which manner he can easily and quickly attain magical ability of a special kind. So, if you have the opportunity, if you have the ability to contact Veuia, which is all of us can do, Veuia has a specific 5 days. You might want to go in the book and look at the 5 days of Veuia. So that's the ability that this quote unquote angel can bestow upon you. They can do a bunch of other stuff, but those are limited information. If you really need something, you're gonna have to go to them. Okay, and the spiritual cell phone is one of the best way to contact those things. Okay, all right. Number two, Geliel, all right, or Giliel, or Yeliel, all right. Geliel is the second genius of the Mercurian sphere. He initiates the student into the mysteries of sympathy and love. Since he has all the secret mysteries of sexual magic under his control, he is prepared to reveal them at any time to a mature student. Of course, Geliel is an angel of love. That's what he does. He give you love. He made people fall in love with you. If you're a Nogahite and you turn out to be a Nogahite, I would say uh, Aries, or if you're a Nogahite, you have Jeliel as your guardian angel. That's like the whole another level. You can do a lot of things. Well, you can make people do a lot of things for you. That's why if you have Jeliel as your guardian angel, you gotta be very careful, because well, you have to be careful, not the people around you, because they don't know what they are doing. They are quote unquote entice and hypnotize, because that's what this angels does. It make people fall in love with you, and it make you fall in love with people. And whether it's platonic, romantic, romance, cismens, that's what this thing does. Okay, if you're suffering from love affair, you can contact Jeliel, and then you can contact Jeliel. So it was inside. You can contact it, and it will help you. All right. So well, it's more into sexual magic and all sort of things that is in there, but it only will reveal this to a mature student. Through contact with this genius, the student learns how to change animosity into friendship, awaken and increase love in a magical manner in a man and a woman, and should it prove necessary, have love subside again, and how to become a consummate master of love, because that's what JL is all about. Can show you how, if somebody hates you or somebody don't have love, only pure hate in in their hearts, JL can literally turn this person into the most lovable character, the most lovable person on earth, you know whether they are men or women. The student will also be able to prompt thieves to return stolen goods, banish murderers and criminals in various ways, cause and stop earthquakes, understand, master, and speak every language in the world through special methods, attain esteem and respect, power and wealth, and also have unworthy people lose their reputation and wealth. So not only Jaeliel do those things concerning love and stuff like that, he can actually make thieves return stolen goods. If you have anything that has been stolen from you, you can, do something with Jaeliel. We're not in this case, yes. The masters know how to do this. They have shared a little bit with me. I cannot share it with you. You can actually use Jaeliel. She will make this thief, wherever he or she is, return the goods that they stolen. She can cause and stop earthquake. Okay, she can give you understanding, master, and speak every language there is on this earth through special methods. The best way to learn language is not to speak all languages, not to study them like one by one. Telepathy, that's one of, well, at least that's what I know, that's one of the best way. When you speak the language of image, you can speak all language, because when you're speaking to the person, you're not actually speaking their language, you're speaking images. And every single person and on this earth, as long as the person can see, it's a human being, they can speak image. You would be crazy to show somebody a picture of a cow and that person tell you it's a snake. They'll automatically know it's a cow. If you show a person a picture of a woman, they will know that's a woman. When you're speaking through telepathy, you don't speak at all. You are beaming images inside of that person's head, and that person is beaming back onto you. We both understand each other. Even though you're not moving your lips, the person will see your lips moving, and then you're not even talking. That's some high level hish right there. Okay, there's a fellow. His name is called Jean Bertrand Aristide. Okay, he was one of the Haitian president back in 1994 and 2000 to 2004. He literally can speak every language there is. Not just like he just speak it, a little of it. He's very fluent in it. It's when he's speaking any language to anybody else, they thought like he was born in this country. And there's a fellow that I know that, well, according to what people that are raised around, he's even better than this dude. This guy was so good. The German chancellor back then had to call. He was a Haitian fellow. Had to call this guy to go reformatted the German language. He was a university professor over there in Germany. That's how good this fellow was. And those guys are like masters of certain things. So this angel can help you master every single language, okay, in the world through special methods. Attain esteem and respect, okay? Attain esteem and respect, prestige, all right? Power and wealth. You see, those angels can help you do this, but you're gonna have to put the work. The demon, they can do pretty much the same thing, but you don't have to put work. The demon is like, they will do it for you now, pay them later. Okay, I'll help you now, and later I'm gonna sue you. That's how the demons work. But the angels, you're gonna have to put the work. All right. And also, unworthy people lose their reputations and wealth. That's a big thing right there. Okay, if you're unworthy, you got wealth and reputation. There's a lot. But, well, oh boy, this is gonna take a little time. Yesterday, I don't know why. There's a brother, his name pop up in my mind. He used to be one of those conscious black conscious movement brother, and this dude usually he challenge everybody. That guy loves to debate. He will debate the Hebrews, he will debate the Hebrew Israelites, the Egyptian. He will debate everyone. Everybody know this guy. The moment he pop up, he will debate you. Yeah, he used to be on Saracen said, if you know those guys, that other fellow, what's his name again? All those guys back then in '07, '06, '07 that used to back in like Fifth Avenue, Harlem, and all over New York and Times Square, all over the place. So, and I used to follow this guy a lot, but I saw that he likes to battle, he likes to debate. That's all he liked to do. So he had quote unquote this respect upon him and this wealth because he had a bunch of books that I don't know if he wrote them, and people used to buy his book. He had two wives. To a fact, he had three wives. And then once I start studying, I've been studying a lot of stuff. I gathered so much information. And from 2005 to now, it's like 14 years. Is that what that is? 12 years. So yesterday, I was doing some research for some odd reason. The brother name pop on my mind, so I tap. I'm like, whatever happened to this guy? And then a video pop up, and the video I clicked the video because he was with a woman, and this woman that he was talking. It seems like she's on something. Yo, I'm like, what is she trying to say? Have you ever been around people that no offense, they are super dumb. That person is stupid, but they're acting like they're intelligent. They are using any big word that fell in their head, they just use it in the sentence. And they like this knowledge and that knowledge. And when I look at the brother is ruined. Like he is ruined, brethren. The guy is ruined. He's talking, he's showing his shoes, the showing the shoes. He was doing a little YouTube short video showing his shoes, his chain, his glasses, telling the girl to speak to him with respect. And then he dawned on me this causing unworthy people to lose their reputations and wealth. If a person is unworthy of wealth and quote unquote respect, you will lose it. And the brother, yo, you read the comment, everybody's like, yo, how come this dude have all this money? He look dusty. Some men, some people in general, they can have whatever amount of money they have, they still look the same. They still look the same person. They can buy all the stuff of clothes. You can see through them. They never change. And I'm watching the dude, I'm like, this is what happened to the guy. He got dealt with by one of those angels. All right. Excuse me. Number 3, Sitael. All right. Sitael is the name of the third genius of the Mercurian sphere. He is an authority of the subject of hypnosis, suggestions, and spiritual telepathy. All right, this is big right there, man. If you got Sitael as your angel, this is very big out there, okay? Telepathy, spiritual telepathy. Through this genius, a student can attain the ability to become absolute master over men and animal, namely through deception, illusion, etc. In addition, the student will learn the art of easily reading the past, present, and future, and the Akasha principle. This is big, man. This is big. This is why we must use, quote unquote, these powers. You will be easily able to control men and animals. When they say men, women are included. And then it would be easy for you to read the past, the present, and the Akasha principle, of course, which means another word, the spiritual realm. This is big right there, man. Hey, yo, look at the amount of knowledge that we had lost. Number 4, Elemiah. I'm pretty sure somebody here, number 4 is the, guardian angel. Elemiah is the name of the fourth genius of the Mercurian sphere. This genius teaches the student how to become master over his own destiny, and also how to be in control of destiny of any person or animal. So you see, Elimaya is kind of like, if your destiny, but if you're somewhat there is a part of your destiny to be a failure in life or something like that, Elimaya can just make you become a master over that. You can change it. You can change it. Not only you can change yours, you can change other person. And Elimaya does not have to be your own guardian angel, but it could be any angel that you want to work with. If you have some destiny problem, some people, their own mothers curse them. Their own mothers tell them they'll never be nothing. They're destined to fail, just like their father, because their mothers was beefing with their dad, and then they curse their children. Mothers do this all the time. There are people here that their own mothers stole their shining. They just curse them. Their own father cursed their son. They curse their daughters. They damage their son. They damage that. That's one thing you should never do. Cursing and despising and destroying your children by saying things to them, because your mouth, remember when your mouth is very powerful. Remember when Isaac was dying as an old man, remember what he said to Esau and Jacob? Remember what he said? He blessed them. He blessed both of them with a great blessing. Remember what Jacob did when he was an old man dying? He blessed and cursed his 12 sons. He cursed Levi and Simeon. Because when you're an adult, there are certain things you don't say to your children. They'll piss you off. Oh, damn it, those kids will piss you off. But you don't say anything to them. Especially when you're in your old age, especially the worst thing, once you receive your title, once you receive your Christ title, and then you become one of us, you become quote unquote a Christ, then now with your Christ mouth, you curse your children. It's a terrible thing. Okay. Furthermore, we're still in Elimaya, right? For those of you, Elimaya is your guardian angel, or you are interested in things like that. Furthermore, the student learns to load magical words through Kabbalistic methods and to transfer them in the Akasha principle in order to attain the desired influence in the mental, astral, and physical worlds, and to contact the departed through various methods of passive communication. Number 5, Mahasaya. And the name of the Manasseh is the name of the fifth genius of the Mercurian sphere. With special Kabbalistic methods, he teaches the student how to completely control the elements and to produce all kinds of phenomena with very little effort, to successfully treat incurable disease with magic and Kabbalah, to understand the laws of analogy of the macrocosm and the microcosm, and derive profound wisdom thereof. All right, that's number 5. Number 6, Lelahel. Lelahel is the name of the sixth genius of the Mercurian sphere. As the initiator of the sexual mysteries, he teaches the student to load things magically with the aid of sexual magic. This genius is especially fond of talisman and amulets, which are loaded through love magic. Now, brethren, we're gonna have to solve, some of us, we're gonna have to quote unquote push the so-called Christian mindset when it comes to things like this. We have to be mature. There is a reason out of the 7 planets, one of them is dedicated to love. There is a reason this one planet literally and virtually cut ties with 83. That is why those people, they don't have any love, they can't make love, and they cannot reproduce, because this so-called love, out of the 7 deadly sin, of course, which is the opposite of love is lust. The 7 deadly sins, all of them are connected to planets. I believe pride is the sun, lust is Noga, greed is Jupiter. What else? No, gluttony. Gluttony is Jupiter. Greed is, I believe, Mercury. Which one of them is what are the seven deadly sins so I can identify them? I studied that thing a long time ago, and I forgot the whole thing. All the seven deadly sins, okay, they are the seven planets, the negative part of them, okay. And then that there's a reason why love is very important. There's a reason why baking is very, very important. That is why those people like now telling you you don't need to bake. Just stick your wing into this machine, pump your seed into it, and then we will birth this baby for you. That's like that. That's the violation of the highest law. It's the violation of the highest law. You need the friction. You need the flesh on flesh connection, the dancing, the movement, the energy to bust and create life. Okay, lust, greed, gluttony, pride, wrath, sloth, and envy. Lust is Venus, aka Noga. Pride is the sun. Wrath is Mars. Um, Greed is Jupiter, I believe. Jupiter, I believe. Gluttony is Jupiter. Greed is Mercury, and sloth is the moon. No, sloth is, I believe, the moon, and envy Saturn. I'm not quite sure. Somebody may have to do a little research on that. But the seven deadly sin, the seven blessing, okay, it's they balance duality. That's what it is. You have them in you. That's how you don't want them to take over. There are time, you need the wrath in you. There are certain things you're going to deal. You need wrath to deal with that. You need the Madimite wrath to deal with this, the anger, the righteous wrath. Okay, there are certain times you need to be greedy. There's the greed gonna come in you. You're going to take it. You're going to be, hey man, I gotta go get this thing. You use the greed and stuff. Okay, there are certain times, sloth. You wake up one day like, yo, I ain't gonna do hish today. You just chill. You just don't do anything. Everything has balance in it, so to speak. I believe we are in number 6. We already read number 6, right? 6. All right. This genius is especially fun of talisman loaded with auto magic and all that. Um, he directs the student attention to all aids that can be used to this purpose. He gives the student details, information about all of knowledge on our earth. He teaches the student how to produce talisman for good luck and protection in a very particular way. This genius is well disposed towards all artists, and should the magician be an artist, then he will especially be inspired by this genius. So number 6, which is Leila Hell, if you're an artist, you need to gain in contact with this spirit, so to speak, excuse me, to help you, because they can do a lot of things. All right. 7, Akahaya. Akahaya is the name of the seventh genius of the Mercurian sphere. He teaches students to effortlessly remove any obstacles, how to quickly advance in magic, to change enemies into friends, how to make friends, to call forth love, and how to read the destiny of individuals and an entire nations in the Akasha principle. Okay. All right. This is a lot, man. Beautiful. Number 8, Kahetel. All right, Kahetel is the name. Okay, just in case you probably did not know, Kahetel is the guardian angel, so to speak, of Pope Benedict. All right, number 8, Kahetel. All right. The other fellow, I believe his name was Zagan. Okay, the other guy. It depends on where you vibe. So, Kaetel is the name of the 8th genius of the Mercurian sphere. He teaches the student how to control the electromagnetic fluids through the magic of the elements, so that the student can call forth various kinds of phenomena in nature. The student also learns from this genius how to influence the growth of plants through the electromagnetic fluid in a positive and negative manner. This genius entrusts the student with certain magical words, that is, magical formulas, which he can utter in order to cause, stop rain, snow, thunderstorm, hail, etc. If this angel can give you certain word of power that you can use, magical formula, to cause and stop rain, snow, thunderstorm, and hail, then we must have certain people in the midst of us that are up north that cause all those things. We must have some type of people that are far more advanced than us that we don't know that are causing all those things in specific neighborhood, specific community. All those tornadoes are not hitting the hood, but they are hitting specific places. So we must have certain people. I don't know who those brethren sisters are, but I'm pretty sure we do have some over there. 9. Haziel. Haziel is the name of the ninth genius of the Mercurian sphere. He teaches the student about divine justice and divine mercy. And he also showed the student to extend the effectiveness of these two divine virtues on all planes and spheres. Under the guidance of this genius, the student learns to reconcile enemies, to call forth love, and make peace. As you can see, brethren, all of them deal with love. Although they are in the Mercurian sphere, all of them deal with love, man. And all of them, well, a lot of them deal with have quite a few amount of baking in there. All right. It seems all of them, they deal with this thing. That's why it is essential for us to have that. That is why the Gentiles are bound like hell to stop us. Plant-powered hood, plastic on your wing, birth control pills, and all the baking factory. That's why they are hell bent on this thing, because they know once we get the true meaning, the stuff that we are doing, we learn them from the Gentiles. Most of those things are wicked, but when you learn the true nature of love, you will conquer the world. Yeah. Yeah, they restricted the flour, the milk, the sugar, so you won't make any cookie. No cookie for you, sir, except for us. Except for us. That's why they restricted our people. Anytime they say a black man, a black woman, Dr. Claude Anderson said this. The one thing they despise the most is seeing a black couple making black children, so to speak. Of course, Virgin, I know we're not black, but anyway. Under the guidance of this genius, the student learns to reconcile enemy, to call forth love and make peace. The student may also learn how to protect himself in a magical manner from his greatest enemy and his attacks, and how to acquire honor, wealth, and fame. The student receives from Azariah information about everything that is under the surface of the earth, subterranean world, under the water, where hidden treasures, metals, and subterranean waters. Okay? Now, brethren, you got this angel, Haziel, number 9. Powerful angel, okay? Very, very powerful angel. Okay, that can give you all those things. That can make you famous if you're a rapper, singer, or anything. You don't have to do anything and give your life for them. The same number 9 on the other side. You can, if you want to be famous and have all the money, wealth, and honor, sign this pact with them, and then you're good. With Aziel, brethren, you're gonna have to put the work. With Aziel, you're gonna have to put the work, but with the other guy, you don't need to do anything. Just go out and start mumbling, saying some few stuff, next thing you're selling millions of stuff. Then after, when your time is up, then you, sir, let's repay those things. With the angels, free. With the demons, pay. Of course, nothing is for free. You're gonna have to put the effort. You're gonna have to do a lot of things. But with the demons, you're gonna have to pay. The student receives, okay, I will already read that. Information under the earth, whether hidden treasures, metals, or subterranean waters. Okay, endless source of waters. People are like, oh, every water on earth going to dry. Get out of here. Your water are drying, not ours. Aladia, number 10, is the name of the 10th genius of the Mercurian sphere. He teaches the student about the occult anatomy of human being, about harmony and disharmony, and he teaches him how to protect himself kabbalistically from disharmonious influence. This is very important right there. Brethren, listen to this. Listen, all right? He teaches the student about the occult anatomy of a human being, the hidden. You see, the Gentiles know, quote unquote, the what? No. The Gentiles know the exoteric of the anatomy, the exposed anatomy. There is a hidden, a secret anatomy of human beings. And this secret anatomy is about harmony and disharmony. And again, it's a problem in our community. A lot of people in our, well, when I say in our community, in the black community, so to speak, their body are in disharmony, brethren, because they are following Gentiles' garbage. They are one-sided. They are lack so many things in their body, both nutritionally speaking, spiritually speaking, mentally speaking, because they just put themselves in one side. The body is not in harmony. It's not balanced. Your body is unbalanced. If your body is unbalanced, therefore your mind is out of whack. Watch those people. Yes, the key word here, the lack of equilibrium. Watch those people. Is either they are very angry or they are very sad. Or they are very confused. By now, but I don't know if the Most High remove certain layers from my eyes. It seems now, again, like I've been saying for a while now, I'm being very careful when I'm around people. What I'm saying, what they are saying. If the person conversation started to a place, it started to degrading, I move away from them. Any conversation that get into like nonsense that would waste my time, I just move away from them. Hey man, you think the ego going to win tonight and stuff, man? Yo, man, that would be like the fifth. I just move away because I have no interest in sitting over there and discuss things like that. You can see those people. There are great disharmony in them. They are not in harmony. Anybody that go extreme, one-sided, they say that's what I'm gonna do for all my life. That one-side stuff, and that's it. You're unbalanced. One thing is, brethren, you don't know your life. You don't know your future. You can dedicate your life to righteousness, yes. But do not limit your life. Say, hey, I will never go this place, that place. When you say that, certain things hear you, and they will put your blessing exactly in that place that you don't want to go. Because of your pride, you could have just go to the place and then pick up your blessing. And then because of what you said, you are locked out of your blessing. Make no promise to no spirits, no intelligence, no genius. Sign no pact with them. You are the masters. They are not. Although you're a student learning from them, you hold the key. They don't. You don't serve them. They serve you. Disharmony. And he teaches him how to protect himself kabbalistically from disharmonious influences, disharmonious influences, disharmonious influences. A lot of people, I influence a lot of people out there, man. Because of the thing that I have done personally, the thing that the Mighty One made me doing, I influence a lot of people. If I'm a disharmonious person, I will affect you because I influenced you. If I'm this guy, every time I pop up online, is always a hatred, attacking, always angry, always fighting people, always talking bad about whether they are Gentiles or about the Gentiles or 83 or all people. If I come here, I don't laugh, I don't tell jokes, we don't put humor, you unbalanced. Sometimes we are very serious. Sometimes we're goofing off. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we cry. Sometimes we be quiet. Sometimes we talk a hell of a lot. Balance, harmonious, become harmony. All right. Furthermore, he teaches the student how to determine the causes of all ailments and successfully treat any kind of ailment. Aladia is very good initiator of chemistry and alchemy of magic and Kabbalah. He instructs the student how to use powers and plants for various kinds of magical practices. Okay, all right. So this is good right there. 11. Lahuvia or Lehuvia. But again, since we always use Latin or French for everything, so Lauvia. Lauvia is the name of the 11 genius of the Mercury sphere. He entrusted the student with banishment formulas which allow the student to control severe storms and to control and banish enemies. As an initiator, Lauvia instruct the student in warfare. He also instruct the student in which manner he can become an authority in magic and how he can acquire honor and fame. This genius helps the student solve the most difficult problem with amazing ease. Lauvia. All right? Crazy, man. Beautiful. Number 12. Ahaya. Ahaya is the name of the 12 genius of the Mercurian sphere. As the initiator of the laws of analogy, he teaches the magician the language of all symbols, even to completely comprehend and therefore correct explain the most complicated symbols and all how to properly express any idea in the form of symbols. This is big right there, man. So Ahalia, okay, number 12, all right, can initiate you in reading symbols. All right. Do you know a human being face is nothing symbolic, is nothing but a bunch of symbols upon your face? Your face is loaded with lines. Well, unless you become very, very, very old or advanced in age, you can see the line in your face. But everybody faces have lines, traits, characteristics, symbols. You can read them. Somebody can just look them upon their face. You can know exactly what that person is. Their beard, their eyes, their nose, their ear, their eyebrow, their pupil, symbol. Ahaya can help you with that. Okay. He shows the student how to solve the most difficult problem in the Hermetic sciences, and he reveals profound truth and secret mysteries, which to this day are only understood by very few students. This genius is also excellent initiator in magic and Kabbalah. On account of his powers, he can turn the greatest foe into a friend and strengthen the bond of love between friends, etc. Then again, you got a higher deal with love. You see, one of our greatest enemy out there is hatred. No matter where our people move, we are hated. I see brethren, sisters moving to Japan, and they expected to be loved. They are hated. Some move to China. You see, your skin, for some reason, give you an identity of hatred. Well, spiritually, it's not your skin at all. It is who you are. Nobody loves you. They love to be you. They love being you. They love stealing your things and stuff, but they freaking hate you. That is why all the angels they can teach you things about love, whether it is baking or platonic, romance, whatever love. There's one thing we don't have. We have no love out there. Nobody ever loved us. We are hated by everybody, everywhere you go, every country. That is why I always tell brethren, sister, wherever you move and people hate you, that's just that's what it is, man. They're supposed, hey, yo, I'm the child of the light. The darkness despise the light because when the light get into the darkness, it destroy it. I'm not afraid of hatred, man. I go to other country all the time. People look at me and stuff, and I look at them directly. They put their heads down. You see, when the spirit is upon you, anybody that hates you, come on, especially if that person hating you behind your back, and then you turn on, you look at this person will put their face down because they cannot stand the glory that is upon you, whether you want to believe it or not. You are a hated nation. That is a fact. There's nothing you can do about this. Crazy. 13. Jezalel. Again, that's another spelling. Jezalel is the name of the 13th genus of the Mercurian sphere. He helps all authors and artists by inspiring them in the artistic endeavors. And he also helps them to achieve sweeping successes. Now, why would you want to sell your soul to a freaking demon when you can contact my man 13, Jezalel? We can get you sweeping success as an artist. Or what do you say here? A writer, author, or authors, if you're an author. All right, crazy, beautiful. He shows the student ways that allow him to develop a talent for eloquent speech. After having awakened and developed the talent to articulate, he helps politicians to climb the ladder of political success and reach the top. This genius has at his disposal particular methods that lead to a clear intellect and good memory, and which allow the student to acquire an excellent perceptiveness and a talent for repartee in every respect. Through Jezalel, the student has the ability to obtain the good graces of personalities and high positions and to be successful in love affair. Again, that love is still there. And love affair to discover the secret plans of his enemies, and so on. Jezalel, number 13. Number 14, Mebahel. This genius allows wars to be won and realize plans for peace. He inspired politicians and allows them to realize their plans. As a special friend of justice, this genius is a protector of injustice and illegal matters or matter that the courts he helped to achieve justice. So if you have any legal matter, Mebahel is your lawyer. You go see this fellow. He helps prisoners who are innocent get out of jail. The student learns from this genius the art of mind reading. The art of mind reading. All right? Which is quite fascinating. Once you get to the Hermetic, you're like, wow, that's fascinating. This is attainable. I can do this, says the person reading the book, until you go through the exercises. Like, whoa, that is tough. Mind reading. Furthermore, the student will learn to detect and control his pursuers and enemy. That's huge right there, man. If you get in contact with Mebahel, you can detect and control your enemy and your pursuers. If somebody is your enemy or somebody is pursuing you, you can detect them and you can control them. This is crazy, man. If you have those knowledge, you literally become a god, man. And then again, it's not like gonna go to those guys' school and then learn for 10 years. You instantly know. They just teach you one thing. It's an instant download. That's like going and download a book or download a PDF. You just download it. It's in your computer. That's all. That's all. It's in you forever. Ariel 15. Ariel is the name of the 15 genius of the Mercurian sphere. Ariel is an outstanding initiator of occult philosophy, which means a hidden knowledge of magic and the Kabbalah. In the Mercurian sphere, he is an initiator of evocation. He gives the student the means to protect himself against the negative beings of the Mercurian sphere. Ariel gives you the opportunity to protect yourself from the negative being of the Mercurian sphere because he's a positive sphere. That's why we told you in the quote unquote and quote unquote the any sphere they have both positive and negative. That is why Christians love to say the zodiac is loaded with demons. Only have demons in there. Good grief, the mighty one God that created the heavens and everything in it, he put a bunch of demons above us. They put up all those stars are nothing but demons. No, they give you one side of the story. Negative, positive energy, so to speak. Ariel teaches the student to make use of the influence of the Mercurian zone inductively and deductively in all three planes of our existence. As a great friend of peace, this genius gives the rise to circumstances that bring about peace. As it becomes necessary, should the student require the protection of personality and high position, this genius will be able to secure this for him. An angel of peace too. 16. Akamaya. Akamaya. He helps the student through occult means to acquire honor, fame, high esteem, and wealth. Why would someone go to a demon when you can go to Akamaya? Should the student request it, Akamaya will secure him the love of women and entrust him with methods how he can successfully treat women who suffer from infertility, and he will also give the student the appropriate amulet for this purpose. Why would any women that suffer from infertility will go to a clinic or to a factory, have their baby made in some kind of like weird machine? They can just go to this fellow, Akamaya, and then he will teach this woman how to properly give birth to a normal, natural child. Because most people in the world are deprived of this knowledge. They don't know what those things does. They don't know how to access them. It is come to us now to bring this knowledge out. It is come to us to study these things. You see, most people that you go to, whether to YouTube or online, Google, whatever the sites, when they talk about the angels, they just say, "Oh, this angel love and stuff like that." But what can they do? How do you use them? Well, they just love and stuff. That's all. Now there's an angel that deal with infertility. And those things only obey us. The so-called demons, they obey everyone, but the Gentiles mainly use demon. See, this angel can make women love you. This angel can bring you fame. That is if you're about this stuff. Some of your writers, authors, you could probably be a doctor or nurse. You are famously known for your surgery. You're famously known for healing people. You get more customer, you put more of the business out there, more people are getting to the mighty one. They are getting more knowledge, which is good. "17. Lanaoya. The student learns from this genius how to view the past, present, and future in the Akasha principle. In particular, all technological inventions. So if you want to know what the invention in the past, The one that they have now, they are hidden from us. And the one that we will have in the future, number 17 is your dude. Various new inventions in technology, chemistry, and electricity have been made on account of the inspiration of this genius. He helps musicians and composers through intuition to achieve great successes in their art as well as with their audiences. La Noia is considered to be an excellent initiator of sound magic. If you're a musician, this is your guy. Number 17, sound magic. The student will find in La Noia a teacher of cosmic metaphysics. Cosmic metaphysics. Don't let the black conscious so-called community hear you. Oh, they'll jump all over that. Number 18, Kaliel. Kaliel is the name of the 18th genius of the Mercurian sphere. This genius is outstanding initiator of high magic and Kabbalah. A student who contacts this genius will achieve great things through him. For example, he will receive magical formulas where the student has only to utter should the situation demand it, whereupon a Mercurian being will momentarily come to his aid. Okay, so the number 18 can help you, okay, with do great things by giving you a few words. If you desire to make anything happen, all you have to do is utter those few words, and his subordinate, the Mercurian beings, will instantly appear and do whatever that you wanted to do. That is why now, for those of you that read the book, The Black Pullet, you start to understand how the young captain was able to, how the old man was able to control those spirits. And then when he initiated the young man, how they were doing those things, they had word of power, which is in the book. All those words are in there. It's just like they won't be activated if you're not a high initiate. That's what it is. In magic, these formulas are known as the magical Kabbalistic distress call, a spiritual 911, if you please. However, a student will only make use of these magical formulas in case of great danger. Those are not words you play with. Those are not words you do to show up people and then you call those things for just to show off. Only if you're in great danger. For instance, I was watching the news. There was a young woman. She was 52 years old doing the weather issue that they had up north concerning the cold. There had a great amount of storm, and she decided to exit the house and go acquire some goods. And the storm, they found her frozen to death. So if this woman, quote unquote, was a sister or initiate, but let's say a sister who was not initiate, have one of those pentacle, the moment she's in that great danger, all she has to do is to think of it, and the being will just literally come, take her, transport her back home to her safety. Those are not, that's why some of you got those things, they are not here to show off and stuff. They are only here, okay, when you're in great danger, and some you are working in a store, you are purchasing some goods to go home for your own needs, and a son of a gun walk in there with a giant stick and start dropping people. All you remember, you were in the store, now you're lying down upon your bed just chilling. You don't know how you got there. So that's what that is. However, a student will only make use of these magical formulas in cases of great danger, because he can completely annihilate his enemies in an instant with such a distress call. There are some words that are so powerful. If you get in an argument with a two-third, the wife, husband, and you use this word on them, you can instantly annihilate them. And your anger, somebody says something to you and then you mutter this word, you can literally destroy this person. That is why you only use this thing when you are in great danger. If you're about to be no more, somebody kidnap you, somebody kidnap your children, somebody break inside your home. You don't need to know who this person is. The moment somebody break in there, they have a gun or a knife. That's it for you. But first of all, that if you're in this life, somebody breaking in your house, that something is really wrong there. That thing come over there and then break in there. We have to be very careful, brethren. That's why we told the people, do not use those words of power for fun. You write them in a piece of parchment paper, you carry them with you, you're good. Be very careful. Kaliel instructs the student about the various kinds of formula magic. For example, how mental, astral, and physical invisibility can be achieved through the appropriate magic formulas. The so-called demon can give you formulas to be invisible, so does the angels. So number 18, Kaliel can give you certain knowledge that you can use to become invisible in the mental realm, the Akasha realm, and the physical realm. This is very beautiful right there, man. Furthermore, the student will learn how to dematerialize himself mentally, astrally, and physically and become invisible again at a distant location. Kaliel teaches the student to spend time and space and become the consummate master in the Akasha. Should the student request it, Kaliel will point out all the herbs and precious germs and stone that are necessary for magical knowledge. He will also instruct the student how to use these herbs and precious stone as fluid condensers in the alchemy and how to load the stones magically. The student will also find his genius a friend, a helper, an advisor in every respect. So number 18 right here, Kaliel, is a must for you. Beautiful. We will stop at number 20. Okay, Pahalaya. We'll stop at number 20. We will pick up tomorrow stuff because I only got a few more minutes for this. I messed up my timeline. Number 19, Lehuvia. Okay, there's number 1. Wait, hang on. I believe there's 2. There's Vehuia, there's Lehuvia. Number 19, Lehuvia. Right, there's a lot of people. Lehuvia is the guardian angel. Lehuvia is the name of the 19 genius of the Mercurian sphere. The student learns from this genius how to attain high level of intelligence. High level of intelligence, man. An excellent memory and fabulous power of judgment. Should a student make a mistake in his dealing or action, this genius will help him to correct his mistake Furthermore, the student will learn how to awaken and reinforce love in men and women, friend or foe, through magical Kabbalistic methods. Another angels that deal with love between men and women. The minus and the plus. Pay attention here, man. We have to pay attention, brethren. Okay. This is where we'll stop, brethren. Okay. All right. Figure up to number 20. Pahalaya. Pahalaya is the 20th genius of the Mercurian sphere. This genius instructs the student about the lawfulness of the macrocosm and the microcosm, initiates him into the evolution of human beings, and explains the actual value of aestheticism and magical equilibrium. Furthermore, he explains to the student the synthesis of all religious systems that exist on our earth from the Hermetic point of view, so that the student is able to distinguish the chaff from the wheat. Furthermore, Pahalia gives the student the opportunity to be cognizant of the various effect, which is the divine virtues of all the three planes. We stop at page 300, number 21. Great glory, great praise. Thank you, beloved brothers and sisters, for joining us and study a little bit. We have 50 more to go, and tomorrow we'll see if we could do 20 or 25, and then after that we'll do another 25 if the mighty one allow us to do this. Thank you for all of you, beloved brethren and sisters, that join us today. We learn a little bit more about the guardian angel. We're just learning. That's all. That's all that is. We just acquire a little knowledge. That's all. That has nothing to do with pride. That has nothing to do with, hey, I'm better than you. I'm advancing. You're stuck. That's all. All that means, just like you're learning a little something. That's okay. Okay, so we stop at number 20. For the people tomorrow, if we can, we will restart at number 21. I believe it is Nel Kyle, so to speak. Okay. Things like that. Thank you, beloved. As I was supposed to come here at 7, but I got carried away somewhere. I will leave you with peace, beloved. Go in peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble tonight. Pray. Talk to your guardian angel. Thank the Most High God Almighty, and practice, brethren. Okay, practice your little things. If you have your little table set up, so to speak, and tomorrow will be Madim, to the Madimite before the sunrise. Do your thing. Do anything that you can do. Come up with your own stuff. As long as you're coming up for it to be good, you do this. All right. The best date for practice are Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Okay, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. They may not be your day, but those are the best day. You can pretty much do anything. Okay. All right. Do the best that you can do, beloved. I will leave you with peace. I'll say fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever. Study to show thyself approve. Whatever man soweth, hey, you know the answer. Selah, so be it.